Welcome to YouTube. This is our second tutorial on PHP web scraping, and now we need to use a complex project with this. And now you can see the IMDb here, and we are going to use the Shawshank Redemption. This is our title of this movie, and now we need to get all the information related to it, that is title, rating, the subtext, r, the duration 2 hour 22 minute, drama, 14 October 1994 USA, and this overview of this movie, that is summary, director, writers, stars. So we will extract this data and we will put it on our array. So let's get started with it. But first we need to create a new file, and we'll save this file as example02. You can make it as web scraping part 2 or anything. I'm just saving it as example02.php. I'm going to save it. Now we just need to use the code. So I will explain later. At first I need to create the code. So this is for the debugging purpose, because when somewhere if we make some mistakes with our PHP code, it will show the errors in our browser. So let's make some changes, that is var. If we echo out this var and we didn't included this var, declared this var, so we need to check reload example2, that you can see undefined variable var. So if I comment on this reload, so you can see the PHP error code not showing here. So for the debugging purpose we are going to make the code, and just now we need to make more functions here. Let's do this. So you can see we have just used and we initiated this curl session, and after that we have set this option curl opt return transfer true, curl opt follow location true, curl opt URL, that is URL. Then we have the result, that curl execute ch, and then we are closing the session by this function, by calling this function. Then we are going to return the result, and we need to make a page variable, and we will get the curl get, and the URL should be from the browser URL. We need to copy this URL, and inside here we need to put this URL, and just for the demo we need to, just for the test, we need to echo out this page. So if I reload here, so you can see we have this page right now from the IMDb, the Shawshank Redemption website, that is this one. And now we have tested it out, it's working fine, this function, that is curl get, and we need to delete this echo page. Now what we need to make is, we need to make a function at this item. So now we need to make a movie array, that is array, and we will store those you can see from the Shawshank Redemption that we are going to get this data, so we'll store this data with property value in the array, movie array. So after that we just need to make a new item, that is object. This one should be return, the item should be $page, and if we print this $x object, we need to see on our browser. So reload. So you can see there is some error here, and after that we are getting error on error. So I think we need to see where we have made something error. That should be DOM document, yes, okay. And okay, the problem arising from here, I think. So it should be DOM XPath. If I reload it, it's still getting this error. So I think I should enter here, that is load HTML item. I should add at the rate, so it will should work right now. If I reload, yeah, you can see the error is removed. And now what we need to do is we need to delete this. Now we need to make title and then XPath object query. We should query out for the let's see that if you inspect this element, inspect, you can see we have h1 element which has no class, and inside here you can see the Shawshank Redemption. So what we can make it here, we can make this 2/ then h1, and for this we need to print $title, and if I reload, okay, length is 1. So the length is 1 right now, and I will check for it, printer, then I will use item 0. If I print with, okay, you can see we have got this DOM element object, tag name h1, schema type node name h1, node value is the Shawshank Redemption 1994, node type is 1, parent node, object value omitted. So we have got some that is object is there, and there are lots of property. So we just need this, the Shawshank Redemption, which is the node value. After that we need to make if statement, because we don't know if we get the h1 element or not. So we need to check if $title length is greater than 0, then we will show, or we will make this as let's say $movie, then I will use title, then $title, and there will be item 0, and I will get the node value. So if I refresh, before refreshing it, we need to change this at echo pre, echo pre, and inside echo we need to print this movie array. So reload. So you can see we have array, the title is the Shawshank Redemption, and after that we will get the rating. So to get the rating we just need to see what is our, so we have this rating value, we just need to copy this and after that we just need to duplicate this title, and then after duplicate we need to make it as rating, and inside it you can see that we have division class rating value. So we need to use our CSS class, and for this we need to use division @+ and we will use this one rating value, and we need to close the third bracket, and I think it should work, and I will copy rating the length of this one, and I will make it as rating that node value. If I close refresh it, so you can see I have this rating. If you source, you can see the rating is I think here. So I just need to trim this out, because you can see we have some spaces, so I need to trim this thing. And reload. So you can see we have this rating. Now after that we need to get more information. This one, just for it we need to check it here. Subtext, we have the division plus subtext. If we get this subtext, we will get all the information we required. So copy, and then we will get it as duplicate it, then we will use more info, and path object text query division with class this one subtext. If more info greater than is 0, movie rating we just need to more info. Trim, we will use the trim, and more info item 0 node value. Let's see if this works or not. Okay, so you can see there are lots of white spaces right here. We just need to replace it. So to replace these white spaces, we need to use the regular expression. So inside our editor we need to use our preg request for the regular expression. So we need to remove these white spaces. So we need to make some changes to here. So we need to cut out. So we need to cut the stream values, and after that we are going to use preg replace, and the pattern should be case class, and the replacement should be a single white space, then a subject. The subject should be trim more info item 0 node value. If we make these changes here and reload it, so you can see we have these values. So we can more info, and you can see that duration 2 hours 22 minutes, and the type of this movie is drama, and the release date of this movie is 14th October 1994 in USA. And now we have this rating, we have this subtext, and now we need to check this summary. So we need to use our inspect tool to see if that is our summary text, and inside it we have two imprisonment. So we need to copy this division class element, and then we just need to use on it our, just duplicate this, and we have this summary, and the class should be summary text, and copy this summary to here, and here, paste. And if I reload, you can see the summary to imprisonment bond over it, you can see. And now we have these three tag, that is director, writers and stars. if I inspect on it, that you can see we have this three division element, credit summary item. So we need to get this element from here. So for this, just copy the element and let's make like say summary item. We can make it as summary item, or at first we need to duplicate it, and that is going to be summary item and express object query, and you will use this credit summary item class, and inside here we need to check if the length is greater than 0, and we will make the changes. So we just don't need to use the white spaces also. So what we'll make is as a trim, delete this thing, and also here also. So movie summary, we have this summary item, we need to paste it here, and summary item here. Now we need to see if this works or not. So let's reload. So you can see we have summary item, only one item, because this thing is starting from 0, 1 and 2, and we're only getting the director. So what we can do is we can use the for loop. So for $I equal to 0, I less than $summary item length and 10. Here you can use movie, then summary item, and here we will use two-dimensional array, then we will use summary item, then we will use item I, and then node value. So let's load. So assume, okay, we have this thing, I should use $I and reload it again. So I think it should work. Summary item, so just make it a movie and reload. And then we need to remove all the white spaces also. So then we need to use trim, and also we need to remove the white spaces. So we need to use this break replace. Break replace is this one, should be here. Sorry, not here. We need to use this one, and inside here, and reload. So you can see director Frank Darabont, writer Stephen King, short story. So you can make this so far here, and if we change like this one, if I make these changes here, okay, she led 2 lives, so the rating is 5.9. We just need to copy and then paste here. And reload. So you can see we still have this data. She led 2 lives, rating is 5.9 by 10. More information, 1 hour 28 minutes of duration, drama, TV movie, 27 November 1994. Summary is a married woman is reunited with the childhood sweetheart and marries him too. forcing her to live two lives at once, and the array is here also. So you can extract the data from any website and use it on your inconvenience. So thank you guys, this is our end of tutorial, and I hope you like this video. Future update, if you want to get more videos, you can subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching, see you next time, good night.